Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It's my favorite day of the week, New Comic Wednesday. I'm Tony Varela, this is Yogi Yogs, you're watching Comic TV. We're here to tell you about all of today's hottest comics and variant covers. I'm going to show you some hot comics that I got in the mail, and as well as some that I dug out of the back issue bin. Let's do this! Alright, so not a big comic day, but I definitely got a bunch of comics to show you. From Boom Studios, we got Something is Killing the Children, number 13, one of the hottest titles going, written by James Tynion IV. We got the art and cover by Werther Deladera. There was a nice incentive variant to this one, but my shop did not have it, but definitely one you ought to check out. Next up, hey, big day for the independent books today. Only one Marvel book and only 3 DC, and I got several from Image. Kicking butt, Image. Department of Truth number 4, again written by James Tynion. Martin Simmons is doing the art on this book, and this is the 1 in 10 Nick Robles cover. There was a really nice 1 in 25 variant that, again, my comic store doesn't order enough of those books, and most probably don't. But it was very similar to this cover, but drawn on notebook paper. It looked really cool, but that's definitely another one you should look out for. Next up, Ice Cream Man, another hot independent title from Maxwell Prince. He's got a new series coming up called Ha Ha that is very sure to be hot. We got Martin Morazzo doing the art, and this is the Sam Wolf Connolly cover. Really nice. Philadelphia, number 11. Rodney Barnes is doing the writing on this book, and I've really enjoyed reading this title. The Jason Sean Alexander art inside is really dope, and this is the Fagredo cover B. Oh, Yogs, I love you, dog. Next up, much talked about, but I don't think it's as popular as it should be. The March number 10, drawn and written by Brian Haberline, and he does this cover B as well. A lot of great independent books, a lot of really good readers, and this is one of my favorite titles right here, Scumbag number 3. Rick Remender's doing the writing on this, one of my favorite writers. Eric Powell of, what's the title he normally does? I can't think of it, my old brain. Eric Powell's doing the writing and the cover on this book. I enjoy the cover art, but the Goon is what I was trying to think about. Eric Powell does the cover and interior art. His interior art is not nearly as good as this cover art, but man, this title is hilarious. A lot of fun. So we got Spawn 313, written by Todd McFarlane. Carlo Barberi's doing a nice job on the art. We got Bjorn Berens doing the cover art on this cover A. I also got the cover B, McFarlane, and the black and white Capullo. Then we're gonna get the first monolith on the second cover there. We're gonna get the first monolith on the interiors, and on that black and white is the first Plague Spawn. I do not believe he is going to be on the interiors just yet. Next up from DC, we got Black Adam Endless Winter. Now this Endless Winter story has been really terrible, not really one I recommend, but I definitely enjoy the art in this book. Brandon Peterson's doing a great job. We got Ron Martz doing the writing on this book, but the main reason I got this is for this sick Boss Logic cover. I'm not lying though, that Brandon Peterson art, he's not an artist I'm very familiar with, but man, looks really nice inside. If he can polish that turd that is the Endless Winter, man, that's quite a job. So we got the Batman the White Knight Harley Quinn number 3, written by Sean Murphy and Katana Collins. Matteo Scalera is doing the art and cover B. I got the cover A, Sean Murphy, and we're going to get the first full appearance of a character called Starlet. Now this book is really great read. Definitely recommend you grab it in the trade because it's a lot more cohesive when it's all together and you can read them back to back. But Philip Kennedy Johnson's done a great job of weaving a really nice tale. A lot of lore that go along with this and backstory. You also get some prose at the end of the book there, a couple of pages usually, that's really nice and will give you a little more in-depth to the main story. Riccardo Federici's art is super soft and sexy pencils, and we're always getting Kai Carpenter covers every month on this title. One more issue to go, and I can't wait for it. And lastly, From Marvel, we got King in Black #2. I've already read this issue, and it's really good. A lot of big goings on in it. Donny Cates has done a great job on this. I'm not picking up many of the tie-ins unless they have a super dope cover, and there have been a lot of great super dope covers. Ryan Stegman's doing the art and cover on this book. Not a lot of great incentive variants on this one. My comic store did not get the Batman annual. I had ordered the Clayton Crane version of that cover, and you'll get the Origin of the Clown Hunter. So if you're out and about picking up comics, make sure that one is on your list, because I will be picking that up one way or the other eventually. So in the mail this week, we got some Shannon Meyer for you. We got Punchline #1, and that was a great issue. You get the origin of Punchline in that thing, and it is really nice. I love me some Shannon Meyer, and I'm going to show you a little more Shannon Meyer in a second. But first, we got Taskmaster #2, the 1 in 25 Salvador La Roca variant. Did you see this, Yokes? This cover's dope, bruh. All right, really nice. Love that cover, and this series is really fun, really good, very funny, action-packed, definitely good story. Should definitely check it out. Oh man, Yokes, look at that, dog. Ooh-wee. So another Kickstarter from Coffin Comics, and this is the jeweled Shannon Meyer edition. Oh, look at that thing sparkle. You got jewels on the sword, you got jewels on the skull, and got a couple of jewels on the front of Lady Death there too. Ooh-wee, wowzers. So, oh man, I'm gonna save this one till last. And I got some really nice books. I got Incredible Hulk 324. I got these for $1.50 a piece, so can't beat that. And you're gonna get a reappearance of the Gray Hulk. And then Green Lantern. This is where John Stewart takes over the Green Lantern mantle. So a big issue, and there's an HBO series of Green Lantern coming up, so definitely a character you should be specking on, especially Jessica Cruz. And I picked this up for $1.50. That's the first appearance of Kilowog, that's it. Ultimate Fantastic Four 21, first cameo appearance of the Marvel Zombies. And you may also notice there's an Armor Wars series coming up, or movie or something from Disney. Iron Man 225 is the storyline that contains the Armor Wars. This thing looks like it's been chewed on by a little animal, not Yogi, maybe a little rat or something, I don't know. But for $1.50, I wasn't going to leave it there. Excuse me, got that Rona, just kidding. We got Marvel 2-in-1, Thing and Moon Knight. We're going to get the first appearance of this character down here called Crossfire. And that is also an early appearance of Moon Knight. And with the Moon Knight series coming up, definitely want to spec on some early Moon Knight. I'm priced out of the Werewolf by Night 32 first appearance, but man, you can still get a lot of early Moon Knights at a really nice price. And I got both of these for $1.50 a piece, about a $30 issue on the eBay. In fact, most of these are really well over cover price, I'll say that. Haunt #1, an early series from Todd McFarlane. That is a nice issue. Goes for about $30 on the eBay. Again, I got it for $1.50. And we got Knights of the Old Republic 35. Now, man, with all this news dropping for these series from Star Wars and Marvel, there's a lot of opportunities for spec, and there's things that have been spec'd on in the past that have kind of lulled down that really give you an opportunity to sneak in and get these things at a good price. Some of that Eternal stuff has gone down. You can still get some She-Hulk stuff. So a lot of this new stuff has caused people to take eyes off of some stuff that was really hot on the spec market. So you can really get in cheap on some things. But if you're getting in on Star Wars now, you're probably a little late, because I've ransacked all the bins in my area, and I'm sure others have been doing the same. $1.50 Spider-Man #1. Oh, you like this little Scotty Young cover, Yokes? Yeah, you think he does. And that's a really nice Scotty Young variant. You're going to get the first cameo appearance of Silk. And Silk's another one of those characters that's starting to drop a little bit that you can jump in on. Now, that first appearance, full first appearance, is really expensive, especially the 1 in 25 variant. But this first cameo, still very attainable. So I want to jump on that while the momentum was lulled down a little bit. And next up, we got the Mighty Thor 390, and we're going to get the first time Captain America lifts up Thor's hammer. When I saw this, I thought maybe it was the first time that they say Avengers Assemble, but actually that is the key happening in this book. And last but not least, Christmas present to me, they had this in the cabinet at the Dark Side Comics for $90, and I could not pass that up, man. Look at the condition on this bad boy. Ooh, very pristine. I saw 2 very slight spine nicks, and that's it. We had a recent sale of Star Wars #2 on the eBay, graded at a 9.8 at $999. I bet I could get a 9.4 out of this book, maybe. Anyway, you get the first appearance of Obi-Wan Kenobi. You get the first appearance of Chewbacca. You get the first appearance of Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon, Yogs. Wow, holy key. If you go back a few episodes, maybe 8 or so, I've been picking up Star Wars keys every week, and I picked up a reprint of this not too long ago for just a couple of bucks. But man, looking at the prices now, I was fortunate to get that one at a good a price as I did. So hey, thank you down there at Dark Side Comics. If you're ever out Sarasota way, you definitely want to check them out. They got tons of games, books, comics, toys, action figures, you name it, they got it down there. And Paul does a good job running the comics section down there, so definitely ask for him if you're looking for some comics. And hey, thanks for joining us. Please look down and hit that like and subscribe button. If there's something you can get me for Christmas, that's it. Just look down and hit that like button. Tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife where to see the hottest comics and variant covers every week. And all of you, please have a safe and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Oh, good dog, Yogs. Good job, buddy.